Hi. How to create or analyze a candidate skill with a matrix. So I mean the end result would be something like this. Well, you can do something like this as well, right? Let's take a look at this data here, right? So we have the data that say example here I put it as the TTT. Now watch the one on the right hand side. Ooh, look at that, look at that. It changed, right? Let's just undo it. You can see that here. Now what if I just add one more, another D, and I also say Power Query, and look at that, it's right there. Now seems like at first it seems like, wow, that is cool, right? But I think a second thought is that really that cool? Because nobody will go type in their skill set like this. Rather, they will use a Google form to ask the candidate to check, and by the time that they fill up and you look at the Google Sheets, it is organized in such a way. So now, how can you turn these into this fast? I mean, it's not about that you can or you cannot. It's that it's the time, right? You need to use what call that let's say come here, okay? So you can, right? I mean, you can. It's anytime you can just copy and paste it here and yeah, do some adjustment, and then over here you can, right? You just put the A here and then put here and then here. I mean, it is possible. It's just a matter of that time. If I just do this, you see, time and also stress. And if you have a lot, then you might find stress, and also the chances of duplicate or because it's human processing, right? So there is a chances that it will have an error here. Okay, so error not in the input but in the processing process there. So how can we do it better? Well, the answer lies in that automation. So what I mean, let's look at this here. So this is the form. Now notice that now it's D. Alright, so I'm going to use another, say, E. Okay, so a candidate E is now say I know this two thing, and then I click submit, and yes, it's submitted. Oh, let's just submit another one here. Okay, another E. No, F. F knows everything. Just put there submit. So over here you have E and F. So if the normal method would be just copy it again, come back here and paste it here. I mean, yeah, additional, right? So I got to replace it, right? So before I replace it, perhaps I need to overwrite this as well. So anyway, I just paste it first. You can see that here. All right, not yet, but maybe I will just put it here. And there's a new one. So how do you know that? There's another thing is that how do you know which one is the added one? So you gotta check on this here and look at that. It's like, oh, there's an E here, right? So you're gonna put it here, E, and double click here, E, and double click, copy, paste it here. So it's just way too much things to do, right? So what if I have just right click and refresh. Oh, it's done. I mean, just right click and refresh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new era, right? You have the new tools that I will show you. So, in other words, is that once you have this here, used to be you need to copy into Excel and copy and paste right into a row. Now, no longer you need to that. You just need to um, with just right click, refresh, and that's it. And that's how you can also make this similar task in workplace. And better still, you get a certificate recognized by HRD Corp in 60 minutes. I've designed a course that helps you to earn these recognitions, right? Okay, so you says that in your company nobody recognize your effort. Well, gone is the case because HRD Corp already come up with new tools that they can help recognize your effort, right? So together for my effort. So let's look at that here. See, usually that you done a lot of good work. You have you learn something from YouTube, but it was not recognized, and so that's why uh, you feel low confidence. But as you set a mind, you set you set a goal, right? You decide to set a clear goal. What do I mean is that start from year 2023. Yes, in 2 months time will step into year 2023. It will be an even ever challenging world where you will see more people get retrenched, but you will not, because your skills is improving on month by month basis, if not week by week basis. If you can set a goal, earn at least one HRD Corp recognized certificates a month, then in 12 months time you have 12 certificates. So you said, well, that's not valuable, right? I don't think so, right? Until you earn, that's it. And there are many people already earning their certificates and applying the skill that they learn from the certificate. The key is that don't after you learn this, don't keep it there. Apply it into your work or teach others, right? So now, how's the cost structure like? This is how it looks like. So first thing that if you even cater for people who say, I don't know what is Google Form, right? I'll show you how to create Google Form, how to install Power Query in case that you don't have that Power Query, right? And other version also can have, right? But which version I'll talk about this, and there's a Power Query in Power BI as well. So that's why this course is under Power BI as well. So three must know Power Query functions. There's one of them similar to pivot functions, and from Google Form to Excel. How do you do that? Right, from Google Form to Power BI. How do you do that? And finally, you gotta have a second challenge, and you get your certificates recognized by HRD Corp. So how does the certificate looks like, right? So I myself earned some certificate from HRD Corp, right? One of them is like this, which you can see here, right? So that's my name, and also when do I earn, is recognized by Datuk Shahu Dawu, right? The Chief Executive Human Resource Development Corporations, Ministry of Human Resource. That is very valuable, right? Once you have one of these, I guess you can either print it out, stick on your cubicle, right? By the months, by the end of the um, by the end of the first quarter, right? You will already or maybe half year, your cubicle will come up with six um, certificates, and people look at you like, well, maybe at the first, right, people say, this one no use, but the time when they see you have six certificate on your cubicle, and no, actually, it's not for your colleague, right? It's for your boss to see it. Visible, right? If your boss say no, don't do, or maybe your colleague said don't go and brag about it. Okay, it's okay. Then you brag it on LinkedIn, right? Put it on LinkedIn. You can put it on your feature. You can see I can put it right here. So I just put one more that you see that here. I have a certificate and people recognize it and so on. You see that? And we have Siva, Srinivasas. I'm glad that you are using the learning. So you see that the key is to use the learning once you get the cert. Okay, teach that three things you learn from the cert and so on. Right? See that D is quite okay. So yeah, and you really have to be ready for next year. Even start for now will be good, right? Because more and more people will get retrenched, as you can see from Google, from the Shopee layoff. Is just um, right. You can key in, see how many actually have this here, right? Just put in key. I think you just put hash key and you can get it here. So yeah, see, can you see that how many people uh, are actually fraud? See, you have this, and just 5 days ago, as you know, knew I couldn't believe that my role was impacted. Right? You couldn't believe, yes, yes, and so now people like this, right? For example, here, so Wendy Lahu, right? So where is he from? Oh, it's from Malaysia. So you can take a look at here. So what is skill you have? Nothing, right? Nothing there. So why don't you take this opportunity and learn something more, right? So it's not only for her, right? So I mean, you learn that, but then who recognize it? Shopee didn't recognize it, didn't say that you have this skill, and so on. So you have all these. This person have this volunteer, but where the skill? No. So what you would suggest that you can do is go to the eLatih and search one skill. You are going for interview for Shopee, right? So in fact, this is for those who um, will may unfortunately, just like what the person say, right? Unfortunately and unfortunately, right? So unfortunately, my role was impacted by competitions. Okay, so yes, not only Shopee, custom also, and in the future, right now, even more Malaysia company will lay off because the global economic situation is very different. So it has to be very versatile. Well, you see that senior associate. So even senior itself, right? So make no make no exceptions. So so it's time to upgrade your skill, right? Upgrade your skill. So well, in months to come, you can go to eLatih, you search for Power Query, and you will find no result, right? No, I mean now you find no result. In months to come, you'll get it, right? Power BI, got ah. Oh yes, there is, right? Microsoft BI for this one, right? So you come over here and learn this skill, and then you get a starting, right, level one. I designed this at level one, and then this belongs to the one I just explained to you is level four. Yeah, but you can skip. You can go to any course you like. So well, then your resume you can put in beginner level of Power BI rather than you compare with two-person who has well, I mean both person also know Excel, so they also say advanced. So but the other person is that you yourself is that you have Power BI even as beginner, but the other person don't even have Power BI. They don't even know what's Power BI. So you have that added advantage. Right? Power BI is the leaders in BI community. So you know why? Because you just see it, right? You see that? I just put one. I mean, just submit another one. Okay, so we have F, and then we have G, and just put in two. Submit. Let's just do another one. G H. Okay, put for every day. Submit H. So then you know, um, then guess what? You can Come back here, just right click and refresh. It's done. I mean, compared to the previous method, right? You need to copy. I mean, this one you need to copy, paste, and compared to this one here, where although you have used this method, but it doesn't automate. The thing is speed, right? I mean, what kind of speed? It's not like this kind of speed, right? It's not this speed, not Excel there, not like this. No, not like this. Okay, so not like this. These are too slow. You want something faster, right click, just refresh, that's it, it's done. So if you are interested, no, not interested, if you are determined, if you are committed to learn, pick up this skill, then what? Then enroll my course in eLatih Premium. Okay, in 1 month's time or in a week time, I will upload. In 1 month time, because it takes some time for them to approve the course. So at the moment, why not just take these 2 courses, right? I recorded step by step. You can what I call that, follow it. So in 2 months time, my Power Query course will be approved. I mean, this course here will approve, and then you can learn and show in your cubicle, right? This course is only first graded by me, right? So I mean, nobody else done it yet. Okay, then you will stand out of the cloud. Right at the moment, nobody weak. The 3 enrollment. The 3 enrollment. I didn't know that. All right, let's look at another one. Excel macro. Okay, this one got 0 enrollment. Okay, that's because you see that you can use for free and you can go for not free one. So that's why in eLatih you really need to find out something that is nobody done. You be the first, right? Okay, just like I mean, are you keeping Power Query? Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Power Query don't have, huh? So many years ago, Jack Ma first encountered internet, and he were at US and he key in China Bay, nothing come out. Other people will say, cannot find things on China. That's it. But Jack Ma think it differently. He said, no China, that is the opportunity. No Power Query, that is the opportunity. Yeah, and people wants to know that, want to be recognized by HRT Corp. So the opportunity is right there. Very good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my course, eLatih Premium.